So hello, I'm Fabien Teitgen. I'm the winemaker of Chateau Smith Haut Lafitte. Chateau Smith Haut Lafitte is a classified growth located in the gravel area. So that means we have mostly gravel soil. We have 80 hectares of vines with 11 for the white, with mostly Sauvignon Blanc, and 69 hectares for the red, with mostly Cabernet Sauvignon and a son of Merlot, and after some Cap Franc and Petit Verdot. The 2019 vintage is a great vintage for us. In the spring, we have rain weather, we have some water, who help for the beginning of the growing of the vines. The bud burst was very early, in beginning of March, around 7th to 10th. But after that, we have a cool weather, and the vines stop the growing. And after, the growing come back at the beginning of April. What is notable for this vintage is that we have two very hot spikes in the last day of June and the last day of July, but with very hot temperatures, no really impact in the style of the vintage. They help for the water stress, which is very good for the red. They help for the earliness of the vintage, but not for the style. August was lovely and with very lovely days, but nights were cool, so it's helped for the ripeness and to preserve the freshness of the grapes. So we began the harvest of the white on the 27th of August, which is quite early, because they want to preserve, to be sure of the acidity level and the freshness of the fruits. After that, we took 3 weeks to pick, step by step, day by day, to find the good ripeness of the grapes. So for the white, this year I have many lots, 35, with some which are very fresh and dynamic, some others are ripe, dense and powerful. So by the blend, Smith Haut Lafitte White will be very great this year, with a good freshness, good tension, and at the same time, it's rich, it's unctuous, it's voluptuous. So I like this kind of white wine with body, sweetness, smoothness, but with a good acidity to keep the length in the mouth. For the red, the harvest began on the 17th of September with the young vines and finished on the 10th of October with the Cabernet Franc. For the reds, we had a very good weather condition in August and September, which give us the opportunity to have a good tannin, good quantity of tannin, a very good shape of tannin. We were able to wait, even if we have some rain after mid of September, but not too much. So the vines go on with the ripening process, but we have no rot, in fact. So we can choose the day of picking. And by this way, we pick this year. I like the berry we pick this year with a very good balance in the freshness, between freshness, taste of fruits, and a very soft texture of tannin. So this year Smith Haut Lafitte Red is powerful, but it's not the main perception. In fact, we have the same quantity of tannin as last year, but the shape is really different. 18 was very powerful with big shoulder. 19 became very smooth, very soft, very gentle. And after more you go in the mouth, more you have body, largeness, voluptuosity. And so at the end, the wine is very long, pushed by the freshness, pushed by the tannin. But it's very seductive vintage for us, and I like it very much.